on the first day of January 2024, which makes me very happy, and I wish you all the very best of luck, love and happiness for this coming year. Yes, I'm just doing some makeup, playing around with things as usual. The Armani 508 pink. And then on top of that, I'm going to put the Dior lip oil. It's called the Cherry Lip Oil. And I actually think it does a really nice job of merging all the different textures that you've put on your lips together and giving a beautiful glow. Some people have liked it, other people I speak to are not so keen, but let's give it a go. And as usual, the beautiful packaging of Dior is very glam. Okay, so it's called Lip Glow Oil Color Reviver Cherry Oil. So I think it revives the color you've already put on. It lifts it forward, and you know, let's see what happens. Okay. Now, oh, I like that. I like how big this applicator is. I don't know if you can see. I can definitely feel that my lips are being more moisturized while I have the lipstick on, because the thing is, when you wear makeup every day like I do for work or whatever I'm doing, lipsticks contain so many different chemicals. I mean, honestly, I try to be very careful with the brands that I use, but I can't say I always know what's inside everything. And at times I can feel the lipstick color drying the skin on my lips, and I don't like that feeling when I'm, you know, going through my day. As I always say, of some of you who follow me in my other videos, hydration is the key to everything with your skin, with your underneath your makeup. You have to stay hydrated and moisturized. So anything that's drying, I'm not really going to keep around for very long. And I find, much as I love the colors of MAC lipsticks, for me they do dry me, but then the powders and the liners, all of that stuff from MAC is great. But for my lips, another one that I really like, I'm not sure if I've got it here. Let me just see. I think I've used this one before as well, the Dolce & Gabbana lipstick. I didn't use that today. I was using Armani, but this is another of my favorites. As you can see, it's completely almost finished. It's like a coral. It's called Coral Sunset. I mean, I find that so beautiful, and it's from the series of lipsticks called The Only One by Dolce & Gabbana. And this, I do swear by all those ones from that line of colors, because they are so almost like velvety on the lips, moisturizing, very luscious looking. And of course, that's what we want. We want to look as luscious as possible to make other people happy. So I've done the lip oils, I've done the lip liner. I might do some more contouring. I'm not sure I have some left on the brush, but I don't think, oh no, hang on. What I'm going to do is I'm going to actually put a bit more rouge on. It was quite funny. A friend of mine, he's a platonic friend. He said that when he first started getting to know me and he wanted to be my friend, he didn't know my name, and so he asked his friend, he said, what's the name of that girl who wears all the rouge? And I was like, oh my god, do I wear that much rouge that he's noticing my technique? Because, you know, my mom always said the point of makeup is that people shouldn't really see what you've done, but clearly he has a very good eye for my love for rouge. So here we go. I usually put the rouge in the front of my cheeks. I've already done the contouring, but I think that it brings things forward, that rosy look. Sometimes, because I love watching makeup tutorials as well, and sometimes I've seen that women will put it up here as well, but then I've already got a lot of color here, contour here, so I feel like then I'm just packing it on. So really in the mornings every day I'll just do in the front, and then sometimes it's nice to merge it, so even though you've contoured, like I will contour everywhere my face, then to put pink over the contour just to make it look more rosy. And in my temples, my hair is really being naughty, it's not staying where I put it. Oh well, never mind. And then maybe pink in my temples, so try not to get it on the flower petal. And then, as usual, here, just to give a rosy glow to my chest. What else? You know what I can do? We can talk a bit about hair care. Even though this hair is being so naughty, I'm going to pin it right back there. Stay where I put you. This is, I have just discovered this rosemary scalp oil. This one is actually called rosemary and mint scalp oil. What it does is it strengthens the follicles, and I can vouch for this because I used it for a month because I wanted my hair to grow more. Hang on. Oh dear, now I want to change things up a bit. This is another secret weapon, the rosemary hair oil. And I know that this has been a big trend on TikTok. Everybody at work I know talks about it. So I tried it because I always want my hair to be growing as much as it can be. And definitely, if you can get it in the local drugstore. This one is called Miel. But I've had lots of different brands of this with the rosemary oil, as long as it contains rosemary, and this also contains mint. And you just, it comes in a little dropper like this, and you can literally just drop it in your roots, even in the middle of the day. And it does have quite a strong rosemary smell, so if you don't like that, you might not like it. But I can tell you honestly, I used it for, well, in the first week I noticed my hair was coming through and growing, and growing at a faster rate than usual. And then I used it for continued using it for a month, and yeah, it really did. I stopped for a while just because of the rosemary smell. It was mixing with my perfume, and I love vanillas, as some of you know, and I collect vanilla perfumes, so I was not loving the rosemary vanilla combination. Because I put perfume on my hair as well. I put my perfume on my skin, my clothes, my hair. So it's important to have fragrances that meld well together. I mean, it wasn't bad, but it was just overpowering, I felt. However, if I am wanting to do hair treatments, such as with coconut oil or castor oil on days off, or overnight, I will probably add some rosemary oil as well, because it does do wonders. It stimulates the growth of the hair follicles and strengthens them so that they grow faster. Another thing, this is another hair care product I quite like. I'm just like showing you things I've found recently. This one is called Goddess Strength by a brand called Carol's Daughter. My hair is very porous because I have colored it for so many years. I wanted to be blonde since I was, very young. I was born with blonde hair, then it went darker, and so as soon as my mother would allow me, I started with the old hair coloring thing, and so unfortunately that has made my hair over time very porous, and therefore I use a lot of the stronger oils, such as castor oil or this one has, let me tell you what this has in it. Oh, I'm looking for the ingredients. It has sunflower seed oil, jojoba seed oil, soybean oil, glycerine. It has so many beneficial, nutritious things. And so I'm always trying new oils of that type of strength, because I just like to feel my scalp is, again, hydrated. You know, it all you can't ignore any part of your body. Everything has to be, you know, our skin is a living organism and our hair is a living organism. And we must treat it the way we would our face, you know. So yeah, I'm all about that. Particularly with the new year. Last year was quite challenging for me. I lost my mother, which was, you know, that's something, is my journey to understand all of that. But I need to keep busy, keep creating, and I want to do my very best this year, 2024, to move forward and keep things light and bright. So Happy New Year, everybody. I love you.